Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a bit of a different video, as I always say. It's not very different. No, but usually it's Monday and I usually do like a haul video on Sunday of everything that I got from the car boot. Now, I did get a lot of stuff from the car boot, but I wanted to just kind of do like a bit of a focus point video on one of my purchases, and that was a Wii, a Nintendo Wii I got. And it was like a little bundle. It was like the console, it came with what did it come with? Oh bloody hell. It came with two Motion Plus controllers, and I'm going to talk about them in detail later, and an nunchuck and, you know, a few other bits. But basically, yeah, I got it for £9. And I was looking at some of the differences in selling, and then when I got to looking at the comparisons, I was like, oh my god. So yeah, I'm going to talk about basically what I found and what I've kind of figured out, because I did used to buy Wii a lot, and I do actually collect for the Wii, and I do actually play it, and it's one of the least popular ones, but the most overly produced, and, you know, the most saturated video game in my opinion, particularly at car boots. And yeah, I'm just going to dive right into it. Okay, so the first thing that I do is basically go to CX app or website and just check out the trading prices, because it's quick cash. There's no messing around. You know, if it works, you know, they'll literally take it. And yeah, there is a stark difference between, there never used to be, but between the voucher and the cash, and particularly with the Wii, because it's so oversaturated. And I don't know why that they still sell Wii stuff, because, you know, who buys the Wii? Who buys the Nintendo Wii? It's been out for like, what was it, 2008 I think it was, so it's like over 10 years. But yeah, it is extremely saturated with like value stuff and stuff from China, and, you know, it's just ridiculous. But that's good, because what I'm going to share is that people still buy it. I buy quite a bit of Wii stuff actually, but yeah, people still buy it. I'm going to prove that later. But yeah, I'm going to start off with the remotes, and basically, I mean, look at those remotes. The Remote Plus, which is like the Motion Plus, look at that, £14, or the normal one is £12, so not that much of a difference. The one that I've got is the white one here, £14 voucher or £10 cash, so I've got two, so that's £28 voucher or £20 cash. Now £20, I paid £9, so I'm already doubling my money on my purchase. The red ones, look, that's what's that, is that 15 or 16 and £11, what's it, yeah, 14 and £10 cash. So yeah, you can, if you see Wii stuff usually in a bundle at car boots, go over and ask like, oh, how much is your Wii? And usually they always say, I mean, I went to 3 people at the car boot and they all had Wii stuff, and the first one I went to, they had a big box, and I just wanted the games. I just said, how much for your games? And she said, oh, I'm selling it as a lot. And I was like, oh, okay, well, how much? And it was a girl and a mum. I say girl, she was like in her 30s, and she said, oh, I want £60 for it. And I was like, what? Are you joking? I mean, it was all boxed and everything, but boxed Wiis do not matter, in my opinion, because I'm going to show you later, it doesn't actually make any difference. But she only had one controller and like 2 or 3 nunchucks and a load of like little other bits, and it's like, oh god. Yeah, but the other, I went literally across the way, a guy was selling a Wii there. It was in like a bucket, and it was like at the bottom of a bucket, and I said, how much did you weigh? He went a tenner, and it had everything with it. 2 Motion Plus controllers, yeah, dandy. I said, oh no, I said, would you take 5 for it? And he said, no. I said, what's the lowest you come to? He said, oh, probably about 9. I was like, oh, that's fine, you know, £10, you know, it's easy. I mean, the only reason why I haggled with him is because a few months ago I did actually haggle with someone. I basically saw a load of Wii stuff, and he said, what did he say he wanted? He wanted like a tenner for it. And I said, would you take 5? He said, yeah, go on then. So like, you know, if you do haggle, you can be a bit cheeky and get what you want. Now, but what I wanted to focus on, start with, is controllers. Okay, so now that I've made my purchase, I just wanted to talk about some of the different variants, because variants in Wii controllers is ridiculous. It's very similar to the PS2 and the new Xbox, but these are more like official kind of variants. Yeah, so Luigi went $26.49. That's really good. These are just for controllers, mind you, nothing else. Yeah, after all fees and postage, they're looking at like £19, £20 profit, which is insane considering we've just seen, if you saw like while I was talking, like the Luigi controller at CEX goes for £14, I think it was credit. Yeah, and the same with the blue and the red one, but they're looking about for like £13, and that's not much difference to what you get. And they're the Wii Motion Pluses, remember. So at CEX, you're looking at, unless you want credit and it's quick, that's the good thing about CEX. Like, obviously, if everything works, and depending how much you paid for it, you could get a bit more off eBay. If you paid like £1 for it, that is stunning kind of like turnover. But if you're like me, I trade in and I get a voucher, and then because I know that I shop at CEX anyway for like other games and stuff, it just makes sense that I get the voucher and, you know, I can spend it there. But if I wanted cash, which is what I think I might do, I might get my cash back and then with everything else just get credit because I'm going to buy it anyway. Or because it's business. This is the thing, I've got to think about business and personal. Yeah, but you could probably squeeze out a bit more on eBay, but it depends how long it's up there because it's so saturated. And obviously with eBay you can't 100% guarantee that it's going to sell in its first wave, even its second. But if you look at the dates here, I scrolled through like 5 days worth. I think I went back to I literally spun control and then I stopped and it went to the 15th. But like I was taking pictures of, like, I mean, look, these are like over the past couple of days, £20 for like the pink one. You're looking at like £16, whereas in CEX, you know, it's not that bad. And these are basically buy it now, apart from a couple of the rarest ones. I've taken pictures of the auction. Look at that, £20 plus £3.45. That's the Toad. Oh no, that's the Yoshi one, but it's the Yoshi one with the egg. And the Bowser one is like the Holy Grail, I think. Look at that, £30 plus. Is that? I think that's £9.50. No, close to £40 for that controller. That is like a bolo to look out for, definitely. The Bowser one, the yellow one. Anything different, you know, obviously it's all good. But like, if you wanted quick credit or quick cash, CEX is a good shout. But you could squeeze out some really good deals on eBay if you got the time, patience, and obviously depending on what you paid for it, you know. Okay, I just wanted to show you the comparison to that Bowser one. Look, £32 they're selling it for, and they can trade in £15 cash or £21 credit. So this guy hasn't made a lot of money. So that's when eBay outstrips CEX. But if you want speed, then yeah, I mean, personally, I would have put it on eBay like this guy did, and put a set amount, because obviously on auction you're not guaranteed it. But like, yeah, CEX is very hit and miss. Like that, people go off like what they're selling it for and then put it straight on at eBay. Personally, I would say anything in between what they're selling it for and what they're giving it for, in terms of voucher, like a little bit in between, is what I would set it at on eBay. But this guy knew what he was doing. He put it on for 30 and with £9 postage. So yeah, he's made, after everything, he's probably made the same amount CEX were making, which is what I would go at. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk about was the actual consoles. Now, this is one of the most unusual video game consoles out there, because the controllers actually outsell the console itself, because I think everybody's had a Wii at one point. But yeah, I just wanted to show here, look, the discounted one and the unboxed one, there's a bit of a difference, not a lot, £2. I think I'll sell mine for the unboxed, and you can either get £7 cash or £12 voucher. Now, I'm not going to take it to CEX. I was going to do, but I've decided against it because I've seen some of the eBay listings, which are amazing. And I've actually got a boxed Wii as well that I wanted to keep, you know, as a spare, because you never know if it breaks. £16. Now, they will do everything they can to put it at discounted. Honestly, they will say, oh, there's a rip, or oh, it doesn't have like the little side sticker. So yeah, they will literally, at CEX, they will try and barter it down to the cheapest price. Just over say, oh, there's a mark on the side. Honestly, I've had that. Now, this is the one with the Wii Plus. Now, I could put the Wii Plus, but remember that went for £14. So really, they're getting the console for what was it? That was £26. Oh, this is the one that I would have discounted. That was it. Sorry. So £15 cash. Now, bear in mind, my Wii remote goes for £10, so they will be getting the whole console for a £5, or I think it was the voucher there that was £6 as well. So it's not worth it. really. I'm going to prove why, because on eBay, if you look at these, now these are really good. These are buy it nows. This was literally this morning, I think, 25th of the 2nd, £60. I had to check that it was recent, £60, and it does have a bundle of games, but you can buy games for dirt cheap. You can even go into CEX and buy them for like 50p, up or £1, you know, or if you're at Caboot, people want to get rid of them. I put them on, yeah, I'm checking now because I was like checking it. Buy it now? Yeah, that's right, buy it now. $59.99. Bear in mind that is box and it is the red Wii, but I'm going to keep on throwing up examples. £58. It's a sports console with 10 games, and it does have a couple of decent games. It's got Mario Kart. Mario Kart goes for £12 credit, so you know you've got to kind of weigh up your options. But look, this is an unboxed one, £38. Look, this is another one, £54, and it's got a Wii Fit. Look at the bundle of games. They spread it out to make it look big, you know, because we're obviously resellers. £68. Look, so I remember, you know, your remotes go for a tenner each. If you're lucky enough to have one, look, there's a Control Pro there, £24.99. I think they probably priced it wrong, £24.99. Considering this one, look, £59.99. Look at that. It's got a Wii Fit board, and you can get them for like a £5. But look at that one. They got it boxed for £24.99 plus £4, so they got £30. And then look at this one, no box. And it went for double the money. That is crazy. £55. Look, that one isn't. I've got a box, but it's got two controllers, so £20, £30. Yeah, look at that. That is huge. That doesn't count. It's got everything. It's got a load of stuff with it. It's got Xbox and everything. And now look at this one. This one's a bit of a mix. And look, £38. Crazy. Yeah, so I would literally, I'm not going to take my console into CX just to see how much, just showing it how much, because £7 for the console, or I think it was like unboxed, I think it was like £12, but like, yeah, I'm going to get a load of cheap games, or empty the games that I don't play with, or the duplicates, and then put it on eBay. Look at that, £35, so you're probably going to get like 28 quid for that. That's really good. And these are all buy it nows essentially. Look at that, £25, even that. 60 quid. Yeah, oh no, wait, look at that. They've got loads of Mario games. Mario games are like you know, like, what's the word, catnip. All the gamers want to get, like, what's it? But even look at this, 45 quid. It is boxed though. I don't know whether to put my boxed one up on here. Look, oh my god, is that real? £89. 20. That was only last week. Oh my god, I can't believe it. So this is actually one where eBay actually outstrips CX, and usually it's kind of like vice versa, because everybody knows eBay's expensive. But like, oh yeah, that £78 one, that was the blue one, and I think that was an Olympic special for 2012, so that's why it went for that amount. Yeah, look, they are Olympic special. Yeah, so this is me just going through because I couldn't believe it. But like, yeah, I think what I might do, I might put your consoles with a little bundle and make sure it looks really professional, nice, and stick it up. For that, I've done it again. Oh, I think I've changed it. I'm just going through here on auction, and I always say a good comparison is if the auction price and the buy it now price are kind of similar, it's still pretty good. So oh yeah, look, that's all they get. Oh, look at those games. You could probably buy like a bundle of games for like 12 quid. Put it with, depending on what you get at Caboot. That's basically what I'm going to do, and put the games and the console on eBay. And then but then again, you really do need like a controller with the console. Yeah, so it depends. But be careful what control you put with it, because there's a lot of Chinese rip-offs out there. Yeah, I mean, look, £12.50 for them. I got that for £1 the other day. Yeah, so and it does depend on what games you put. I mean, everyone goes for the Mario. I mean, there is rarer games out there. You just need to go. If you go on CX and go on the highest priced one, it'll come up with all the games. And obviously you've got to go like put on the filters like I'm doing on here, and then put on like Wii and Wii software, because that's software's games, and then sort by highest first, and that'll come up with like the highest price. And usually the highest price they sell at is the highest price you can trade at. So yeah, that's how I kind of go by pricing certain games. So yeah, I mean, there are rarer games. Everyone says, like, think, oh my god, well known, like Mario, does not mean value wise. Just because it's well known doesn't mean it's valuable. I mean, the Mario game, a tenner penny. They really are. They're so oversaturated, but they can still command good money. Don't get me wrong. The Mario Kart is £12. I think the Mario Galaxy, that's a good one. I mean, the GameCube games, they're the ones to look out for. But this is about the Wii. Now these are auctions. Look at this, £24 and 4p. Now someone did an auction with that. Did you see before? That went for like 40 quid, and they've got 28 quid. Here's another one, £22, £4. So it's 26. You could probably get £18 for that. So it's still worth it if you can get like, I think between 25 and 30 quid. It's still worth it putting it on eBay more than putting it going to CX. Look at that, £36, so 40 quid for all of that. Someone got a deal there because I know it's a Mario game in there. Yeah, Wii Fit, 2 controllers. Remember, controllers are £10. £28. God, look at all that. Someone put it up. Was it 59.99 they got? And look at that. Yeah, so this is a good one. That's £58. Someone, yeah, that's quite right. They got a bargain with that. Yeah, 35, so 40. So you're probably going to get 30 back on that. So yeah, if I spend, I could actually put everything up on eBay. I could probably get more money, but because I want speed, and yeah, but I think because I might put one Motion Plus controller with the unit and then put it on eBay with like a few games, and I should be able to touch 30. I'm gonna see how I do with that one. But yeah, the disparity is ridiculous when it comes to what's it? CEX is good, don't get me wrong, for quickness and swiftness, and you know they will take it if you could got it. Look at that, 20 quid. Oh my god. Literally, those controllers. The guy who bought that probably will sell the controllers. They're the regular ones, so like they probably sell them to see it. They probably made about 30 odd quid. So they probably made a tenner just by doing that. Look, 50 quid. Yeah, so I'm just going through the motion here, going through all these. But yeah, I think it does also depend on yourself. If you got the time to just put all the eBay effort, just call it eBay effort, then it is worth it. Oh, that is one thing I wanted to talk about, was the accessories, and specifically the wheels, the Nintendo, because the trading value you've just seen there of £1.10 on voucher. Now I've got 3, so I could get £3.30. Oh, they sell them for £3.50 each. And you saw the value ones, they trade in at a penny each. That is insane. They sell them for 50p each, which is even more insane, because I'm going to show you in a bit my eBay finds that I've seen, and I'm just like, what? And they do sell. The wheels do actually sell. They probably take a long time to sell, but I've went through them and it is consistent. I mean, just look here, these are those penny ones that you can trade in for a penny, or you can get a fiver for 4. I mean, £2.95 postage. I mean, you're probably making like 2 quid, if that. But £2 is better than 2 pennies, am I right? Okay, and the official ones, I mean, look at this. For 2, £7.99 or best offer. Look at the top one there. That one's they went to 5 bids, £2.20. That's £5.65 for one thing, for one wheel. I mean, that other one, £5.25. I mean, that is insane. I mean, I'm going to put up a few more examples, but like, I got 2 of them at a Caboot, at the second Caboot that I went to, for 50p each. I think it was less than that, because it was 3 for £1, so it was 33p each, so I spent 66p. So actually I could get a tenner back. That's really good. That's like I think I'll probably get like a fiver back. But like, I think it was the what is it, CX 50p cash or £1.10 credit. So yeah, another one where eBay actually outstrips. Now the only trouble is, I was just looking, and 24th and the 17th, and what was the other one, 24th. So yeah, they do kind of, this isn't like straight after, there was a lot more, but these were the ones that I just clicked on and took a photo of. But yeah, they do sell, and it's very difficult, because it's like, do you want that quick cash? That's what CX rely on, whereas eBay, I think it is for like the longer haul, and depending how you present it. But yeah, look, it's a no-brainer. Sell your stuff on eBay, really. And if you're at a Caboot, if you're a reseller like me, go and ask, because they're giving it away. They're giving away basically these accessories, And even like you saw with the value ones and the third party accessories and Wii stuff, they're selling it for pennies because they can't give it away. They can't sell it at CX because it's not worth it. Because some people immediately go to CX and think, oh, I can just get it there. And then when they see how much they can get for it, which is nothing, they think, oh no, I can't bother with eBay. Just go to the Caboot. And that's where we come in, obviously. Now look at this: 2 controllers for £12.80. Look at that, £10, £11.99, and these are all within a week of each other. Look, 20, 21, 24. There was more, and they're 2 each, so £12.80. That is really good. £10.49. I don't know whether to put them on individually or as a multi-listing, because there is a rumour that eBay are favouring multi-listing sellers, which is weird. But yeah, so look at that. It's a no-brainer, isn't it, really? I mean, yeah, so when you're at the Caboot, have a look around the rubbish Wii stuff. It's next to nothing, but look, it sells consistently. And basically I was curious whether box stuff actually sells a lot better. Now if you look here, Wii Mario Kart and steering wheel, oh, so that's the game as well. That was £7.60. That guy got more for 2 wheels that cost £1, cost next to nothing. And the game, he could have traded that in for £12, and then he could have made 17 quid off that. I mean, obviously after fees, but like, that's insane. Look, they are 3 Wii controllers and a steering wheel, £17.80 free postage. That was on auction as well. So yeah, look at these. These are all on auction. See, buy it now. It's the only way. Do not auction. Do not auction. If you're a reseller, buy it on auction, but do not sell it on auction because it's just not worth it. Particularly like electronics and computer game stuff, unless it's extremely rare. There's a lot of caveats. Yeah, Nintendo box, console, bundle. Look at that Wii Fit. I mean, there was that. Did you remember that buy it now one? There was like £59.99. Look at that, £10.50, 70. They made 18 quid off that. Now, you take a third off for everything, basically, and it depends what you sold it for, but he only made, what is it, quick maths, £12. How insane is that? He could have got more at CX instead of putting that on auction. Cautionary tale, guys, cautionary tale. Do not auction video game stuff unless you really want to get rid of it. Right, I'm going to leave it there because I'm rambling and getting rared. Basically, I was a game. I still am. I'm a gamer, and I used to have I had a go at a eBay reseller saying like, why are you pricing it so high? It's so wrong. And basically, if you can't beat them, join them, because that's what I'm doing and making money out of it. And I'm basically paying for my current gaming with selling other gaming stuff. So yeah, it's just, yeah, it's the way of the world these days. Like I said, if you can't beat them, join them. So I'm going to leave it there. And if you don't agree, then please shout down below. I don't mind you criticising, because I've done it, and yeah, it won't hurt my feelings, don't worry. Yeah, and like and subscribe. I try and upload regularly. I'm going to try and get back into the swing of it. I'm redoing my haul video because I started recording it. I didn't realise my camera's absolutely shoddy on my phone. And it basically didn't pick up anything. So yeah, I'm going to go. So yes, ta-ta.